Hello, my dear students. Welcome to the another episode of Classroom. Today we have a small session, our exercise 1.4 of first chapter number system. Before moving to that, let's look at one question. Classify the following numbers as rational and irrational according to their types. So in such questions, what you have to done is you have to first analyze the number. Okay, if that number is either the number is in the form of a root or the number is in the form of a decimal number. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to analyze the number first. See, in our first example you have root 23. Okay, that is root 23. You can either find the root of this root 23, and after finding that you can find that this is a non-terminating number. So we can conclude that it is a irrational number. Okay, not rational, irrational number. Either you can do like that, or you can take the root this method. Okay, either you can take the root by LCM method and find that if the last portion you can get either the answer as root 2 or root 3 or root 5, root 7 like that, then you can conclude that it is an irrational number. Okay, you can do in two ways. One is directly find the square root by long division method, or you can simplify it or taking the LCM like method. If the final answer become root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7 like that, then you can conclude that the number is an irrational number. This is a case of root numbers. See, in this root 25, we know that by taking the root of 25, we got the answer as 15. Okay, 15 into 15 is 225. So, the square root of 225 is 15. This 15 can be represented as 15 by 1. Okay, so it is a rational number. Now the other example is, see in the third question, you can see that this 0.3796 and this number is terminating. So we can multiply this number by 10,000 and divide it by 10,000. We got the answer 3796. And while multiplying this number with 10,000, got the answer 3796. If you are multiplying a number, you have to divide the same number. Okay, that's why you got this answer. This is also in the form of rational number. Now there are some other question that is not terminating. For example, 0.3796, again 0.3796, that is non-terminating and repeating. All those are categorized as irrational numbers. Okay, so if some numbers are given and you are asked to find whether it is a rational number or irrational number, what you have to do is you have to first analyze the number. Okay, while analyzing, in the case of a root number, if you can find the square root completely, then it will be a rational number. If you cannot find the root number completely, then it will be irrational number. Then for point number, just analyze that number, and if the repeating comes, then it will be rational number. If there is no repetition, it will be rational number. Okay, now let's move to the 1.4 exercise. Here, first question, visualize 3.765 on the number line using successive magnification. Okay, so what you have to do is, first you have to draw our number line. Okay, so in the number line, the middle will be 0. Here onwards a positive number. Here the negative numbers. Okay, so our number is 3.67. It is in between 3 and 4. Clear? The number is in between 3 and 4. So we can again magnify this part. Okay, we are magnifying this part. Okay, we are using a lens, we are magnifying. What happened? We can get all the small numbers in between this. Okay, so 3 and 4. In between 3 we can write 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3.9, and 4. Okay, while magnifying this portion, you get 3.3, 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3.9 and 4. Okay, so now the number is this 3.7. Okay, that means the number is between 3.7 and 3.8, right? The number first is 3.765. So in between 3.7 and 3.8. So we are again magnifying 3.7 and 3.8. So what are the numbers after 3.7? 3.71, 3.72, 3.73, 3.74, 3.75, 3.76, 3.77, 3.78, 3.79 and 3.8. Okay. Now see, the number is between 3.765, right? So in between 3.76 and 3.77. So what we have to do? We are again magnifying these two, 3.76 and 3.77. So what will we get? The first end is 3.76, here 3.77, in between here 3.761, 3.762, 3.763, 3.764, 3.765, 3.766, 3.767, 3.768, 3.769 and 3.77. So this is our number 3.765. Okay, this is this 3 in between 3 and 4 we are magnifying it. So after that, in between 3.7 and 3.8 we are again magnifying it. Then between 3.76 and 3.77 we are again magnifying. That is a successive magnification method. Okay, is it clear? Let's move to the next question. Here the number is 4.26 bar on the number line up to 4 decimal places. So our number is 4.2626. Okay. So first of all, draw our number line with positive and negative integers. Then that is -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our number is 4.2626. So the number is in between 4 and 5. So in between 4 and 5, we are plotting the number line 4, 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 4.5, 4.6, 4.7, 4.8, 4.9 and 5. Okay. So now we get 4.2 and number is between 4.2 and 4.3, right? That is here 4.26. So this will be between 4.2 and 4.3. Again this 4.2 and 4.3 we are magnifying. So we get 4.21, 4.22, 4.23, 4.24, 4.25, 4.26, 4.27, 4.28, 4.29 and 4.3. So again after that we get 4.26. So this will be between 4.26 and 4.27. We want again we are magnifying. So 4.26 and 4.27 here. So in between 4.261, 4.262, 4.263, 4.264, 4.265, 4.266, 4.267, 4.268, 4.269, 4.27. So again our number is between 4.262 and 4.263. Right? Again this 4.262 and 263 are magnifying. We got 4.2621, 4.2622, 4.2623, 4.2624, 4.2625, 4.2626, 4.2627, 4.2628, 4.2629, 4.26. Okay, so This is our number 4.2626. This will be here in the number line. Is it clear? It's very easy. Okay. So for more doubts and notes, please mail me to this mail ID and please subscribe our channel for more video. Next video onwards, we will start our next exercise. Thank you for watching.